Good morning and welcome to United21 Season 28. We've got just one game for you today, as unfortunately the second game was a forfeit. We've seen Wopa forfeit against Ents Academy, bringing them a 2-0 over in Group B. But bring it over to this one game in the morning, we've got a Group A decider match, and it's Adventurers versus Viperio. And if that's not sounding familiar to you, then it should do, because that was the grand final of last season, of season 27. We've got the two grand finalists, and one of them is about to be eliminated in the group stage. The two teams who made it all the way through the upper bracket last season, who met in the upper bracket final, had a rematch in the grand final, where Viperio won the first time, Adventurers won the second time, Adventurers taking the title, but one of them is going to go home here, as both of them have lost to Johnny Speeds. Johnny Speeds coming in with sheer force here, looking quite good in Group A. Now, if you want to have a look at the veto for this match, ideally I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit similar to the previous time they played. Ooh, a little bit of changes, actually. So we've got Dust 2 and Inferno banned out. Interesting, because Viperio, they tend to sort of float between Dust 2 and Mirage, depending on who their opponents are. There's two maps that don't really play. This time, having lost to Adventurers on it last time in quite a decisive fashion, they decided to ban Dust 2 and allow Mirage in. Obviously got the Inferno ban coming out from Adventurers. Ancient pick for Viperio. Again, it is the only map in the grand final that Viperio were able to win. We then have Mirage. Of course, Adventurers, one of their preferred maps, one of their favourite maps, and also the weak map for Viperio, so punish pick there. Nuke and Train bans with an Anubis Decider to mix it up. So, without further ado, we're going to be heading into Ancient, the map pick of Viperio, where Adventurers will get to start on that CT side. Now, kicking off the pistol round, we do have two sets of Julies dropped over to Svedyahead and Waro2k. Flash on Haji as well. Viperio, it's a slow start here, setting up for a potential A split. A main controlling contention. Three players going to be walking in towards middle. Adventurers have a trap laying in wait here towards Donut. Poor Junior May, instant opening. The trap broken apart by Viperio. That's the A site open for business. Bomb can be easily planted and contested by Adventurers who are rotating in from this B stack. A 5 versus 3 heavy man advantage. Adventurers need to start landing some crisp headshots here if they want to try and attempt this retake. Owner at the very least has brought 3 players away from Donut, giving a 2 versus 2 on the site, but they've been dispatched off quickly. Viperio getting a team ace there, 1 kill each to clean out Adventurers. Adventurers going to be going for a full eco here. Just a deagle on Owner on this B stack. A full B stack. Viperio doing their standard anti-eco approach towards B. Plenty of mollies used towards Cave, carpeting out all of the close corners where these pistols would love to stack. Sets you up very pristinely for this B site split. Simple as you like. Knowing the CTs have no counter utility, you can use your own to the best of your ability. Third round in, and we are going to see Adventurers going for a full buy. Their third round investment on that CT side, lacking a lot of utility. They have no mollies, which means they can't really fight for mid. They can't really fight for B lane either. They are just going to sit towards the sites in a 2-3 setup. This might help them out, considering Viperio is setting up 4 players ready in this A main position. Woofen at least spots out the leg of one. Fedgehead deals with the lurk of Zodi. He can now turn his attention fully towards the 4 players raining in towards this A site. But Woofen goes uncleared. He's able to find 2 somehow. Maintaining that man advantage for adventurers. Smoke towards Donut. Utility deployed towards CT. Viperio looking to post plant in towards Temple. Switcher, messy spray, but lands the headshot on towards Owner. Warrior 2K pushes out of default a little bit early. Haji. To the 1 versus 1. Has Junior May pinned. Junior May will use that smoke to get out of there. Full reposition through CT under the cover of that smoke on towards the B site. Open B bomb plant, and very open one of that. Planting on the tip of the bomb site. Going to be clearing out heaven, clearing out cave, knowing that he can then fully focus on the bomb plan. But oh dear, Haji, he's got a smoke. He's going for a full 10-second stick, and this is not an easy bomb plant to spam down. I say that. Junior May won't have any trouble there with the A1S. Locks in towards Haji, especially with the limited amount of bullets he had in his clip, only 14, as he hadn't reloaded. Bit of a semi-buy coming in here from Adventurers. Owner's forced up. Fedgehead has a saved or picked up AK here from the 5-7, but Viperio will be accelerating off of that contact in towards this A site. Zodi get a couple kills, keep things in their favour. An open CT bomb plant as well. Oh, look at this flank coming in from Haji. It's going to be so unexpected. The thing is, there's so little time. By the time he activates in towards Temple here, his teammates will have fallen. Won't be enough time to defuse. We'll get 2. But again, by the time he's done it, his teammates have gone down. Not enough time on this defuse. No kit in play. Just looking to do some economic damage, but won't find the kill on towards Scrimmo. So Viperio stay afloat. They get their 4th. Albeit costly. A first full gun round for Adventurers where they'll actually have utility to contest for map control, and it initially goes successful with Warrior 2K getting 2, but a very lovely transfer there from Zodi straight onto the heads of both players in towards middle. Seeing a 3 versus 2 in Viperio's favour, and they know that Owner and Haji located over towards that B bomb site. The bomb will be quickly planted towards A. Junior May with the AWP will pin down the rotation. Scrimmo even having heaven control means the Viperio can fully focus. So Viperio continuing this clean start. With a half investment here for adventurers. Lots of damage done towards Zodi. But he thinks better of continuing, so he falls back. It does mean that adventurers who haven't committed, haven't found that kill, are forced to tuck behind these smokes. But a boost over the top of the donut smoke from Svedjehead. We'll at least get him information on the heaven jump up. If he does crosshair placement, anticipating a player fading the smoke in the corner. Will be correct in that assessment, but doesn't win the fight. The MP9 a bit stronger in that regard. Meantime, adventurers found a kill on towards Switcher as well, pushing in towards heaven. So 2-man advantage now for the CTs. Finally a round that looks like it to be working in their favour, but it's one with 5-7s. The re-aggression has allowed Svedjehead to find an AK here. Beautiful headshot on towards Scrimmo. Junie may try and flush out a few more players, but now it's just Zodi with this AWP on 11 points of health. 30 seconds left in a 1 versus 4. These weapons are trying to hunt him down here. And a quick headshot from Owner. Adventurers finally get one on the board. Brawl here in towards middle. Adventurers have failed to stop Viperio at the choke points, and therefore Viperio can take these fights on their terms. They have managed to pick Adventurers apart somewhat. Mid-round aggression from Haji does net them the advantage, although puts himself down to 8 points of health. Scrimmo doesn't let him fall away for free. Look at this info plate from Waro2K, puts himself in towards T-spawn. The rest of the adventurers just double up in towards cave, and they attempt the trade, but Scrimmo not clean on the body span. Not as clean as Owner, at least, who lands 2 quick headshots to close out that round. Adventurers tie second together and have actually broken the bank here for Viperio. Stands a little bit slower for Viperio on these pistols, trying to creep out in towards middle. At least able to get one trade, but at this range, up against the better rifles with quick rotations in towards middle, adventurers will have a field day on that one. Adventurers spurred on here with some aggression in towards middle, in towards Heaven, but Zodi, good counter with the flash in towards Heaven himself, gets an opening. The two players on elbow sprint off of that contact and take full mid control. A man advantage as Adventurers try to react here. Rotating in. Switcher spots Waro2k. But the AWP at that range, a precise shot will be enough to kill. So 2 versus 2. Viperio now in a sticky spot. They've lost donut control. Aware of Waro2k's position, but not aware of owners. So they're going to be cautious with a minute on the clock. They won't commit to the plant just yet. They'll take their time clearing out all of these angles, clearing out these positions. Looking to flank on towards this B site, but Waro2k goes for the peak missed shot. Going to be able to jump across, and Juni may use that as an opportunity to find the headshot. Wide open plant again on the tip of the bomb site. Owner with this round on his shoulders. Isolates Des, a bit of a overextension there by both Viperio players completely splitting up. Relinquishing any trade potential that they otherwise would have had. Bomb tapped, Junior mate. Jump spots. Tries to bait out Owner's peak. Oh, good wide swing off the back of that HE. The HE to at least try and throw Owner off. Keep his attention away from his crosshair. Zodi with a Mac 10 on the economic compromise will be the one to find the opening. Aggressive in towards Cave. So into the 5 versus 4. Man advantage, but Adventurers, they were overloaded towards A and they just lost a player towards B. Means they kind of have to react. They blow open that smoke towards mid, but choose not to commit off the back of it. Owner will find 2 and a dink on this B-bomb site. What a heroic performance on this round to give Adventurers a possible entrance in towards this one. B-bomb site still in the hands of Viperio. But 3 Adventurers players just sit around the corner. Waro2k able to peek in with the AWP, denies the plant. Switcher trades, but it's traded back, leaving Dez in the clutch. Out of ammo on his Galil, swaps to the AK. 40 seconds left, plenty of time. Health low on with Ufin. It's an easy finish, despite the jump into the 1 versus 1. Low HP himself. Svedjahed will find the wall bang. So Adventurers going to collect themselves the 4th. Starting to put up a decent bed of rounds here on the CT side. Waro2k, another opening. Shuts down Zodi's opening attempts. Viperio here on just pistols. Not really going to be finding much. To just split up across the map, taking solo fights. 1 at a time. Going to be easy pickings there for Viperio. Or for Adventurers, sorry. 1 round left in the half, and Adventurers are close to tying this one up. After what, was this a 5-0 start? And could be seeing a 6-6 half. There's edges the smoke for Svedjehead, well aware of the gap left. Waro2k up in towards the heaven, given free reign with this AWP. This aggression from Adventurers. Something that Viperio seem to struggle to counter. These rounds often being decided by who wins those fights in towards heaven. 2 versus 5 Adventurers with all the information across the entire map. Mid, B lane, all in their control. That leaves A main. Lovely trade from Switcher, but now he's alone. I'd likely need to be an ace to close this one out. Doesn't anticipate with Ufun, doesn't spot the shoulder in time, so it will be a tied 6-6 scoreline. Sides will swap. Now Viperio have their choice of defense. On this pistol round, it'll be quite a heavy set of utility. 2 smokes on a pistol round, 1 kit, HE, and a flash. Adventurers, they're going to be raid bossing. Waro2k with a PT50, sending him in for opening a pick, but it'll be Svedjehead to find the killing blow. Zodi, here's the steps in red room, will drop a smoke. HE to boot, softens up a couple of these players. Stalls them in their tracks. Waro2k will try fighting through, keeps them distracted, keeps the attention of Viperio completely in towards CT. Or do the rest of them know that Adventurers have cleared out this A site, come in through Donut? Flood comes out towards Temple. A good rotation from Viperio here, looking to try and pick off these players, but it's Adventurers who are landing all the headshots necessary. Converting the killing blows, putting themselves up to 7. Lovely bounce on that HE. And close towards the Broden Cubby. Viperio choosing to go for a bit of a force buy here. On the second round, Kevlar 5.7s and MP9s, but no match for the rifles on Svedjehead. I was about to say a 4 versus 2, but it's now a 3 versus 2. Waro2k caught whiffing in middle, punished by Switch's 5.7, so that's an AK picked up. Adventurers, they just need to trade out here. The last thing they want is for Zodi to be able to isolate these players one at a time. Or Wufun will land a clean headshot, but Switcher will come in on the flank. Haji, again, not in a tradable position. Bomb planted in a safe angle from Svedjehead. Drop the smoke, denying Switcher entrance to this bomb site. Switcher's going to sit back, look to save this AK, perhaps see if any of the Adventurers players were foolish enough to walk through that smoke. See the thought process, right? That Switcher dropping that extra smoke. The likely play, if he was going to go for it, would be to play through that smoke. The likely reaction from Adventurers, if that was the case, would be to play through their smoke themselves and switch places. Then you'd be able to play for the post plant on towards the slope. The Switcher are ready for that push to come through, see if he could get an extra kill, but it doesn't come. Viperio on a full eco just switches AK. And all they're relying on. Interestingly, going for a 2-1-2 on the CT side. Switcher using that AK in towards A main, see if he can take a ranged duel and pick off a lurker to drop another rifle. Meantime, Adventurers have mid control in their hands. The MAC-10 from Owner finding a lot of space. The rifle, the AK, does get a trade. But in the meantime, the rest of the Viperio players are falling like flies. Bomb will be planted. Switcher will likely look to save this AK again. With the amount of money he's got left over, especially after a couple kills, he should be able to drop an AWP to Junie May. The first real gun round here for Viperio, but Adventurers already 3 rounds in the lead. There's making that jump in towards the heaven over the shelf. Won't win the fight versus Fedyahead. So it's Zodi's reaction down the slope, which will catch the lurker off. Junie May's AWP now coming into the action, but he's only good for one. A big overextension, looking for more. His teammates in positions completely unable to play off of him. With Switcher's position known after smoking the initial incendiary. Won't survive the second. Scrimo just hiding on the back of the site here. We'll find one. Finishes off with Ufen. Puts into the 1 versus 1. This is Adventurers with a man advantage. Have let this slip. And Zodi in towards CT will be able to catch it off. Owner completely unawares of the quick rotation. Putting it into an open bomb plant. So Viperio get their first CT round on the board. Zodi may be able to try and get that AWP in towards Donut. Just about gets there. Sniper rifle saved. Replay on your screens here. The Adventurers. Some good opening picks, some opening engagements, but the 3 versus 2 crumbles. As they fail to trade Scrimo. Another opening, this time Scrimo. The molly to finish off Haji. Accelerating in towards that lane. Assisted by the HEs. Oh, lovely angle from Zodi. Catches the two Adventurers players just walking in towards Cave. Not clearing the right-hand side. An easy shadow angle. He's going to collect a triple kill here. Sveti head will walk into the AWP. So Viperio closing this scoreline. And I believe they'll be able to tie it up, considering here on round 18 they're going up against Pistols from Adventurers. Adventurers will group up all 5 players together. Going to be attempting a brawl out on this A site, but first a slow procession under the cover of Haji's Deagle. He searches for an opening pick. Switcher, a lovely angle, good for 1. Buys in time and space. Rest of the players to rotate in. It'll be only 1 death on the Viperio side. So indeed it is a tied scoreline. Junior May opening pick with that AWP. Catches Haji's lurk. Oh, what a 2K. Lovely headshot on towards Dezd. Big reposition from Junior May. He's going to collect a triple. Even spots the 4th, but doesn't convert. Doesn't matter though, because Scrimmo is there to trade. Revufen in a 1 versus 3. Scrimmo collects the double. Follow up on Junior May's triple. Viperio up onto double digits now. Very much in the driver's seat on the CT side since they've been able to get the funds in their way. Since that 3 versus 2 that Adventurers were able to lose, it's all been Viperio since then. Big brawl here on the B site, an attempt at popping up. Again, the weaker weapons, the utility isn't quite as concise as it needed to be to shut down Viperio, who had 3 players on that site. Ready and waiting. So 11-9, Viperio closing in on victory. At least within this map. And we're going for an aggressive 3-man mid-hold. Early fighting towards heaven, this time from Switcher. Tanks the molly. Owner anticipates the peak. Little pre-fire up on towards that ledge. Will find 1. Zodi's push down the slope as a reaction is met with resistance as there was 3 players lying in wait, and there's no trade potential from that peak from Zodi. Oh, and Scrimmo turns the corner. Exactly when Owner tries to engage. Junior May hunted down. Dezd in the clutch. Bomb planted for long, but a quick peek from Haji. Quick headshot. Adventurers will also achieve double digits. But there's been no reprieve for Adventurers here just yet, as Viperio still have plenty of cash to buy. opening pick attempted by Warrior2K, but shut down by Zodi. Such a confident presence here in Cave. Donut will walk through that smoke with Cave in towards Heaven. Oh, but a beautiful spam from Zodi. That's a sound made towards elbow. Zodi attempts a spam, but it's Owner who catches the flak. Does just jiggling. We'll spot one player out. Disengages, but chooses to keep hold of his smoke. Doesn't disperse it just yet. Now blocked off towards the site. 50 seconds left. Mad Adventurers approach this. They have Donut in their control. They're going to group up all three players inside, wait for this smoke to fade. As it does, they'll be close to an A site hit. Switcher in Temple, ready to play off the contact. Oh, peek early. Receives a quick headshot from Svedjahed. Gives Adventurers away in towards this A site, and a bomb planted for them. They now have an opportunity granted to them by that Switcher peek. Haji will pivot. Good for one, but traded. Necessary trade. Svedjahed in towards CT. HE in the face. Can't see Junie May. And that leaves Wufun coming on the flank on the clutch, but a 5-second stick will be free. He'll be able to kill one, pick up the AWP, but won't escape. Viperio up on 12. They survive with 2, maintaining that 2-man advantage that they started off that round with. Mid control. In Adventurer's hands, the Donut and Red Room smoke. But a well played reaction from Viperio. They extinguish the smoke into the molly into a jungle. Forces Adventurers to clear, and as they do, they blow open the Donut smoke. Meantime, Adventurers have cleared out this A site. A very quick reaction. Putting it to a 4. Well, it was 4 versus 2. Now 4 versus 1. Junie May likely look to save. An important save here for Viperio. There's not enough cash in the bank. Will need a drop from Junie May. That was 1 round loss bonus as well, so you only get 1,400. So next to nothing into the bank accounts from Viperio, relying quite heavily on the savings. He's Zodi on a compromise of an MP9. Okay, upgrades to the Famous. Switcher with no utility though. Land would have been a disastrous investment without Junie May's save. Time much faster from Adventurers in towards middle. Des caught. Just about escapes around the corner. Five versus 5, mid control left. Warp rings out from Junie May, but it sets up Zodi for the frag, but not enough health to escape that Molotov. Junie May good for 1 as he falls away, but traded quickly. So a 3 versus 3. This B bomb site now open. Bomb planted. Viperio need to set up for this retake, but Switch's flank is so far away. As he's shifting all the way through T-spawn. The thing is, this flank won't come into effect, the fact that it's through T-spawn, because Viperio Venturers still have it held from the site, and the push that comes in towards long is dealt with. Zero trade. You have it, a 3 versus 3, and we're going to be going to overtime. The thing is, for Viperio with Dezd, 9 and 20 having such a quiet game. And he's there, plays a very important role in Ancient as their mid player. If he's having such a quiet game, that means the Venturers are able to take a crucial part of map control, the center of the map, with relative ease. It gives them so much more control. Gives them such a heavy advantage. Enter overtime. Boost attempted here towards middle, but I think Dez blinded, not going to spot it out. Eventually, Dez will walk up in towards heaven, and therefore the boost will be his undoing. So an opening pick, but it is traded. Zodi spamming down the wood. I think you can soften up some of these players or anybody towards the lane. Perhaps here a tag or two. Venturers all grouped up, all 4 players together. Bottom of the B slope. Smoke will come through. Bit of a spam behind the pillar. Try and make it uncomfortable. Big HE softens them up a little bit more. Scrimo goes for the wide swing. Owner will shut down Zodi's wider swing. 3 versus 2. Judy May. Going to try and deny this bomb plant, but can't quite land these shots. The health so low on these Adventurers players. All of them down to 44. It's not going to stop them finding these frags as they close out first round of overtime. Because Viperio had all that information, but the site hold was just non-existent. Right, you're in a 4 versus 4. Adventurers are smoking long and spamming down the pillar. And you have Scribbo wide swing through the long smoke into 3 players who are sat at the bottom of the slope. You then have Zodi do the same from pillar. In no way are they isolating fights there. They're swinging into 3 players, each of them. Adventure's going to be going for a full-on B rush. And oh my goodness, with Wufen. An easy one-tap there, but Scrimo's molly. And another couple kills. Adventurers come flooding on in. Junie Mate will pick off a couple. So there's a pace that is changed there for Adventurers. Changes into Viperio's favour. Big headshot from Haji. Big opening kill. Waro2k, another in towards middle. Eventually, Juni May activates for the trade. Man advantage for Adventurers, and Wavufan capitalizes by finding an open pathway to this A site. Completely compromises Viperio's own rotations. The thing is, Viperio, Adventurers have taken both the A and the B bomb site. In Viperio, playing towards these extremities. Smoke towards short. Lock Scrimmo out of this bomb site and a re-smoke towards long. Wufan listening to this rotation from Juni May. Juni May anticipates the swing coming through, but couldn't deal with Owner's deeper angle. So now 14 for Adventurers. Have a little bit of a disconnect there for Viperio as Switcher. Dropped from the server. And he's back nice and quickly. Opening attempt here, aggression from Adventurers. Again, we've swapped over. Viperio back on the T side, Adventurers onto the CT, and Viperio, the thing they struggled with most was when Adventurers started playing aggressively in towards mid. Oh no, jiggling on the timing is perfect. Finds Scrimmo, and even the second on Juni May. So map point here for Adventurers. Again, I called out Des when we finished regulation, who finished at 9 and 20. Still only on 9 kills. He hasn't got a single kill in overtime. Very quiet game, uncharacteristically so from him. Considering the star positions he's in. Well, not necessarily star, but you know what I mean. The aggressive rifler positions he's in. Aggressive play again. Haji, oh my goodness, it's so clean. Such a lovely transfer to net the triple. Waro2k has dropped from the server in the meantime, but it's still a 4 versus 2. He may not even need to rejoin here, as Juni May and Zodi have to set themselves up for a 2 versus 4 without the bomb. In a flash, but an easy anti. Quick trade to come through. Missed shot from Juni May, with Wufan baiting that out. It will be 16 to 13 for Adventurers. A little bit of a comeback here. Stealing Ancient away from Viperio, something you perhaps wouldn't expect, especially considering their recent results. But again, I'll mention it again. Massive underperformance from Dezd, perhaps costing Viperio this map. Adventurers, their aggression on the CT side caught Viperio off guard multiple times. when they figured out that formula, but Viperio struggling to adapt. That will be, as mentioned, Adventurers taking themselves 1-0 up in this series, and we've still got their map pick to go. So we're going to be moving over onto that map pick of Mirage after a quick break, likely around 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back to United21 Season 28. With this clash between Viperio and Adventurers in the group stage, in Group A, in the deciders match between the two teams who came first and second last season. And one of them's going to get grouped. It's hard to believe, but we're here nevertheless. Adventurers already one map up in this series, stealing Ancient away from Viperio. We're moving on to a map which Viperio, well, quite frankly, do not like playing. So Adventurers going to be accelerating here towards this B bomb site already and opening a trade on towards Scrimmo. Zodi still a threat. The health low on two of these players running in towards the site. Eventually, Judy May will pick one off. Zodi the same. And nice little shot to pick out Owner. He jumps out the window. So Viperio, they get the pistol round start. Very much needed one to give them that momentum, the financial control. Heading into a map which, again, they do not like playing. This is not a good map for Viperio. Or at least not one that they like to play. Adventurers on a full eco, looking to see if they can land a couple of cheeky deagle headshots. I'll have three players walking in underpass. There's to spot out the first. Disengage, allow Junie May to get involved in the action before swinging out. Meantime, Owner has found Switcher on this A site and has slinked in towards Dark. Viperio just going to be holding that cross from Connector. Owner waiting for at least one player to overextend to see if he can get just one freebie. Junie May will deal with him. The patience battle won by Viperio in that last engagement there. Adventurers just going to be brawling out on towards this A site. Found a lot of success early on. 4 quick kills. Leaving Zodi, the IGL of the Viperio squad, in a clutch scenario with naught but a FAMAS. A good brawl from Adventurers to clean out the A site. Viperio will be forcing up after that loss. They'll have 3 and 4s, 1 FAMAS, 5-7. We'll be using these rifles to get aggressive. Junie May will find one, but his teammates are disengaged. They found 1 kill. Junie May continues to push. Everyone else just falls away. Very disjointed there from Viperio in the mid-round reaction to the opening kill. Four versus 4. Viperio worked hard to get that first pick. The advantage now lies in the hands of Adventurers. Scrimmo, lovely. A little bit of damage there. Dest will help him finish off Agi. Nice little lurking towards Palace with Ufan. will catch the connector player. That brings a lot of space for Adventurers to work with. Full rotation from Zodi on towards this A site. Steps audibly heard by Adventurers, so they're going to start to shuffle towards this A site. But again, Switcher still deep towards the ramp. He'll hear those steps in response. So Viperio may have a good chance of getting in towards this site. In the nick of time, Scrimmer will hear the steps as Adventurers accelerate. Very little time left on the clock, and Scrimmer will mow down 2 with the Famous, and that's it. Round surely done. There's no chance for Wavufin here with 12 seconds left. A quick headshot on towards Zodi. Scrimmer just needs to buy time. Try and survive long enough. Switcher to come in and clean up. And oh my goodness. It's given the opportunity, but there we go. We'll just about finish off the kill. So Viperio looking competent on this map so far. They really want to take us to a third. Fighting for survival. This tournament, a jump spot towards Ticket. Wavufin will spot him out. Like smoke in towards triple. Scrimmer just sat hiding, bit of a Joker play. Back to the site. Eventually activated, but he's only good for 1. Fortunately, the rotations from Viperio, they have the numbers in place to make up for the poor multi-frags. Leaves Haji in a 1 versus 3 through the connector smoke, and eventually will be spotted by Switcher. So Viperio collect their 4th. Bearing in mind that was a half investment from Adventurers. We're coming to this one with a full buy. Got 4 AKs. Wavufin going down to a Glil, but it's very, very light on utility due to the heavy investments that they made last round. Fed your head. 1 minute 40 is already up on Catwalk. Completely catches Scrimmo off guard. Junie May spammed down as well through window. There's just going to be hiding in the smoke, and he swapped places with Wario2K. They're back to back. Des will activate on 1, but won't expect Wario2K to be right behind him. Switcher's rotation in turn trades, but it's still a man advantage for Adventurers. Bomb dropped in connector. None of their players in a position to quickly react and pick it up. And we're relying on these lurks and these flanks. Sodi may have threaded a needle. Svedjehead does have short under his gaze. Wavufin's flank does deal with Switcher. 40 seconds left. Zodi looking to pick up or defend this bomb. Spotted in connector. Oh, Owner, having not seen him, doesn't realise he was up on the shelf, so Zodi's able to get the better of Wavufin, but eventually Owner will catch the last kill. So Adventurers now on their 2nd. Instant window and top mid smokes. Quick connector smoke 2. And it blooms and allows Fed head again. 1 minute 43 on the clock when he gets in towards short. 140 in toward ladder. Lovely little angle there to hold for a potential boost in towards ladder. But it's Zodi's aggression which will find the first kill. Playing towards the extremities here. Viperio starting to give up mid control. Good trade on towards Warrow, but Zodi now flushed out of position. Not enough ammunition in the M4 A1S to deal with the third player. Flank coming in from Haji. Execution. Counter flank from Switcher. Drops the bomb. Deploys some utility to try and hold on to it, but swings before it blooms and Haji will punish. Viperio now on full eco. USPs, one flashbang on Switcher. Setting up this fight in towards short. The thing is, again, Adventurers, they take mid-control with such pace. This push is now spotted, and Warrow2K will just mow down 3. Just like that, Viperio shut down. They need to find some sort of way to slow down Adventurers' progression in middle. Right now, Adventurers are getting it completely for free, and not just mid for free. They're taking short ladder with 1 minute 40 still on the clock and having all that map control to work with. Now, a lot of balance also comes down with sort of timings. And the longer it takes for the Ts to get deeper map control, the less time that they have to work with that advantage. Now it's Owner going out towards that A site looking for a pick. At least he's bought a heavy rotation. Viperio bite hard. That brings them away from middle where Adventurers creep in. And they're just storming their way through. Not losing a fight after Owner's sacrifice. Another pistol round here from Viperio. This time they're able to afford some upgraded pistols. A little bit of Kevlar. MP9 on Des. Again, they don't have the utility nor the finances to contest in middle. So Adventurers will take that for free. Easy opening. Warrow2K headshot straight on towards Odie. Now they can easily split this B-bomb site, taking their time in doing so. Ooh, lovely little angle there. Roofing about to be hunted down, but it deals with Dest. A bold jump through the connector smoke. Hello. Some lovely 1Ds from Scrimo. Won't be able to get any more than that. It'll be Junior May to take his place. Switcher just gonna think he can walk through that smoke. Out in the open, Junior May collect an AK, looking to just save the rifle, but Owner will completely deny. Adventurers now up to 6th. They're storming away with this map. And likely this series. Oh, what an opening from the roof and a wide swing on Connector to find the headshot. But eventually Adventurers, or eventually Viperio, sorry, decided to commit to a mid-fight. Finally had the weapons to deal with it, to contest, to get in the faces of Adventurers. And this time, compared to the last time they tried this, or a 2K searching for 2 players. And we'll find them both. Easy tappings. Walk from Haji on towards the A site into the 2 versus 1. Or a 2K will collect a triple kill. This Viperio seem to have found out the solution. I mean, the thing is, they had the solution before, right? They tried fighting for mid on one of the first rounds of the half, but only Junie May committed after getting the kill. Everyone else ran away. Concerned about the reactions on the extremities. And here you can see why they were concerned about the reactions on the extremities, because BO3 managed to find the slip towards CT spawn. Final round of the half. Viperio forcing up 3 M4s, a Scout, and MP9. Bit of a missed HE there from Warrior 2K. Oh, Switcher does so much damage. But on 2 separate players. He goes down in the process. Viperio just been slowly pushed back by utility. Clearing out map control. Taking fights. Eventually Svedjehead will finish off Junie May. 4 versus 2. Owner has the rotation caught in CT or in jungle. Bomb planted. Viperio no kit. Zodi, no teammates. In a clutch scenario, 1 versus 3 position known. The swing comes out on contact. Easy setup there from Adventurers. 7 in a row. 4-1, this was the scoreline. 7 in a row from Adventurers. They got themselves an 8-4 half. Viperio. Took 5 rounds for them to actually contest mid. 6 technically, it was on the 6th round. Viperio are 5 rounds away from being grouped. From multiple second place finishes in a row in United21 to suddenly being grouped. Let's see if they can prevent that from happening. As they commence the T side, it'll be a plethora of smokes in middle. Towards window. Towards connector. Waro2k. Top of the bench, able to get vision over the top hand side of this smoke. Haji will collect the opening. He'll even collect 2, collect 3. Haji, beautiful headshots. Looking crisp and clean up on towards catwalk. But a 2 versus 2. Viperio are able to get some kills in response. Switcher stuck in towards ladder. Oh, perfect peek on towards owner. Now ready for the swing on towards Svedja head. Now look to try and swarm him. Swarm him they will. Viperio. All important pistol round win. Adventurers going to be trying their hand at a second round force by Svedja head, able to afford an M4. Or dropped one over by Haji. Owner, aggressive, catches switcher, upgrades to the Galil. Deep information, but on the back of this, Scrimmo has walked his way out of ramp silently. Creeping as far as he can, spots one player up on towards short. We'll get in towards CT, catches off Scrimmo. Owner's peak was held that entire time. 3 versus 3 is Svedja heads M4. He's able to trade one. But Julie May will lock him down. Lovely post plant from Viperio, nets him a 6th. Adventurers now into eco here. Or a bit more of a deco. Adventurers do have a penchant for investing quite heavily when they are on these eco rounds, sacrificing their ability to afford utility. Often when I criticise them for it, that's when they somehow went around from it. Viperio will be a full ace execution. Carpeting the site, smoke towards the extremities. Molly's flashing out all of the hiding spots. But hello, owner with Ufan, 2 quick deagle headshots. Viperio have lost 3 players in this process. So owner runs round in towards CT, steps heard. He comes in, but a lovely wide swing from Junie Mate. That is good damage done by Adventurers. Adventurers, their turn to contest mid-control. We'll find an opening. Make that 2, but traded in response on 1. Waro2k still clean. Up to 16 frags, top of the scoreboard. Svedja head anchoring down this A bomb site. Gets a double of his own. Leaves Dezd. 1 versus 3 now, as he has found Waro2k, but that's now information. Venturers know Des spotted towards TV with the bomb. They can post themselves up. Haji just jiggling on towards Connect. It's a lovely angle. The archway covers the majority of his body, so he's still able to spot a small angle of info. Owner positioned on short, playing retake towards B. Get the spot if Des chooses to cross. Des will peek top mid. Haji gets that information, disengages. Smoke on towards short will actually provide cover for Owner to play with. Look at this second angle from Haji. There you go, quick trade from Owner. Adventurers get their first CT round on the board, and just like that, it's broken the bank for Viperio, who are going to be forcing up. A couple Mac 10s, an AK Eagle, and a Tech 9. Setting themselves up for a bit of a B pop. Utility will come through with Ufan about to be tested here. MP9 won't even be good for one, it'll be the team kill. I'll find one, but Adventurers have the man advantage as another player picked off in the extremity. Risky play from Warrow. 2K just walking out the window smoke? What is that play? Gifts over an AWP as well, which Scrimmer's going to use to full effect to perhaps win this round. He found two already with the rifle. Fortunately, Sved your head will find the clutch, but Warrow 2K, what is that thought process? Jumping through the window smoke when your teammates aren't even up on short yet. They haven't even taken contact on short. Gifting them over an AWP, which Scrimmo almost uses to win the round. Whew, regardless, Venturers just about survived that force bite. Put themselves up on towards double digits, but it's look how costly it is. They've got next to no money left on the Adventurers side. It'd be disastrous if it wasn't for the fact that Viperio themselves are on a full eco, giving Adventurers the opportunity to build a bit more bank. Bit of a field day from the B-bomb site. So Adventurers will find their way up to 11. Viperio set themselves up for a bit of an A-hit here, but Svedhead dances around this angle perfectly for one, and Owner's there ready for the trade. As he sits in this off angle, holding for that Palace push. Good for one, good for two. Clean headshots, and Viperio being completely dismantled as they set up for an A-execute. Adventurers push in towards the ramp. A really good read there from Adventurers on the CT side. And a direct counter onto Viperio. So it comes down to one round. Burst or bust here for Viperio. Setting themselves up again for an A-site execution, this time with Mac-10s. Wufun has disconnected from the server, so already they have a man advantage to work with. Svedjehead blinded out on the site. Owner will come through to try and give him some support, but he's only good for one before being isolated. Hadji drops down in towards the stairs, but again, it's only one. These plays, these fights taken by adventurers are just a little bit staggered. If taken together, perhaps they could have swarmed, they could have established a crossfire, but instead it's one by one, just missing the timings by mere seconds. Y2K attempts to clutch, not gonna find a thing. So Viperio's A-site execution proves successful. Again, with that added caveat with Wufun dropping from the server mid-round. Have a quick tech pause. Hopefully, Wufun will be back in the server in no time. It will definitely be needed to drop a weapon over to Svedjehead. Now also got Des dropping from the server. And we are back after a long technical pause there, waiting for Wawufen to get back into the server. A quick reset as well, just to make sure everybody's economy is in the right state. The thing is, after that technical pause, we are only just one round away from Adventurers securing this series 2-0. So we may only get one singular round. It depends who comes swinging off the end of that long pause there. Beautiful flash in towards middle. Allows O to get the opening, but Wawufen a quick response. So 4 versus 4. Viperio not reacting very aggressively here. Waro2k. Oh, shot lands the tag, but Wawufen will be there to finish. Looking for a little bit more here. Fighting out towards the apps. Switcher coming out towards the A site, finding the timing for 2. Eventually traded, not anticipating owner, caught with his knife out into the 2 versus 2. Junie May with the bomb. Will travel out towards this A bomb site. See if he can get this bomb planted. Ooh, mid on the clock. Was about to rush that bomb plant towards default, which would be a very closed off plant, harder to defend. Ideally, he wants a nice open bomb plant here. They're actually just going to sit and freeze, but missed shot from Dez. Doesn't punish the peak from owner. Or a 2K just pinning the back of triple, making sure that Viperio can't take CT control. Owner lands a dink. Junie Main. Oh, turns around, doesn't anticipate Dez to come through. Smoke replenished towards the top of connector. Shoulder not spotted. Waro2k will actually deny the bomb plant. Just a split second. Dez now into the 1 versus 1 clutch. Sandio deployed. Does not prevent the bomb plant. Dez able to retrieve that one, plants it safe towards default. Waro2k now repositioning it towards jungle. Dez swings out on time and catches it. So Viperio keep their heads above the water. Not only that, they've broken the bank for Adventurers. Adventurers who are now going to be on pistols. Viperio setting themselves up in towards middle. The window and a connector smoke. Window smoke replenished. Link into mid control. Flush owner out into the crosshairs of the players on short. He'll fall victim to that. Smoke deployed on towards short will prevent them pushing. They won't commit through. Relying now on Scrimmo to try and take contact in towards apps. He's found Waro2k. Rotation from Adventurers, a 2-man disadvantage, but they are going to be stacking this B bomb site, which Viperio very clearly looking to finish on. Strange off angle held by Wawufen. Searching for pick towards apps. Viperio will now accelerate on towards this site. They have the weapons, just need to clear out all the hiding spots. Haji dealt with Sved ahead now, the last player, and he's not even on the site. Dez will dispatch with the MAC-10. So Viperio up to double digits, find themselves on 10. Opening pick from Junie, mate. No top mid smoke, the early spawn. We'll catch Owner trying to jump underpass, but Hadji has made his way through. Peeks before the flash. Perfect timing from Hadji to get the first, but there is a trade in response. At the very least, he's made sure he doesn't go down for free. Junimay still with this AWP in mid, pinning down these rotations. Adventurers with the man disadvantage now, just being picked apart. Seem to have lost all momentum since that technical timeout. Have allowed Viperio to close this scoreline. 12-8 to 12-11. Be 4 in a row for Viperio. Technically 5 in a row, I believe. Final round of regulation. Adventurers forced by, and they got 3 Famuses. Get aggressive in towards the ramp again. Contact taken. 2 for 2 trade on the ramp. Nearest player of Waro2K in towards jungle with the Deagle. Smoke towards top con, molly towards jungle. And Junimay just cuts down Hadji. Waro2K in towards a clutch, a 1 versus 3. Switcher peaks on the timing. Viperio have done it. They managed to take us into overtime again. Scoreline tied. Everything even. Everyone with enough cash to buy. So Adventurers, now they have the utility, the weaponry, the AWP up on Waro2K. Not going to be impeded by poor financial decisions. Viperio setting themselves up for a bit of an A site hit. Utility in towards middle. Freddy head dodges the first molly, takes contact, but back completely turned to Palace. Gets dealt with ease. Hadji's at least able to find 1 before going down. Peeking towards CT. Util in hand. Waro2K still a threat. Zodi's lurk able to cut off the rotation. So 4 versus 2. Waro2K taking heads here, pushing in towards CT. Low on health. At least has a kit in play, but no smoke for potential cover. He won't clear out Zodi. 13 for Viperio. Actually have the double AWP out for Adventurers. Spread your head. Picking up the secondary is the A anchor. Posted up towards triple. Will shut down Junimay's own opening attempt. Sam Zodi has taken top mid control. Beautiful peek there from Waro, or angle held, should I say, to shut down Des. Finish off Zodi into Viperio with this man disadvantage, struggling to trade out, struggling to whittle down the numbers of the Adventurers. Adventurers tying the scoreline 13 all. Still the double AWP in play. Now Viperio may want to use that to their advantage, take it into consideration. If they want to do some sort of set piece perhaps over towards A and deal with Svedjehead's AWP. Svedjehead actually taking his AWP in towards window. HE blows open the smoke. Svedjehead will get that pick. Shuts down Junior Mate again. BO3 still a threat on short on top of the railing. Was able to spot over the cross and did see Zodi's head, but doesn't land a shot. There's just found a timing. Through in towards jungle, a hero play. Catches Svedjehead, looks for a second, but Owner is there to trade. The fight comes out from the ramp, but big overextension from Owner. Massive overextension. Hadji's still alive here towards CT, towards Ticket. He had no need to wide swing there, or at least could have tried to coordinate it a bit better with Hadji. So 3 versus 3. The heroics from Dez to cause some chaos to allow Viperio into this round and give them this A site. But there's a flank coming through from BO3, a flank which Zodi is prepared for. 40 seconds on the clock, and he has the bomb on his back, and he's not rushing to get to this site anytime soon. Question is, how long does he wait? Seems like it's going to be a very long time. BO3 dealt with, but Hadji still a threat in towards CT. In fact, it's Wufa now. The flash is good. Fully blinds Viperio will steal that round away. Beautiful mid-round from Zodi in the 3 versus 3 to completely read BO3's flank. Perhaps the steps may have been heard at some point to give it away. Aggressive swing in towards middle again. The first half, Viperio were just unable to shut down Adventurers' aggression in middle. They give it their best shot here, but it's traded 3 for 3. Adventurers, they've managed to take this A site, or B site, sorry. Now just firing this bomb across, which smoked off towards the door, with Wufa able to jump across and get this bomb safely across to the site. We'll stick the plant. Then towards default. Viperio. Wait for Junior May to get in position. BO3 posted in towards window. Misses the first shot. Information passed across. Incendiary onto the site. Limit his positions. Junior May has him pinned. Owner, though, able to activate. The barrel spotted. An easy site hold there from Adventurers. B-bomb site, a difficult site to retake. With all the information short cleared, apps knowing it's not a threat. 3 players focus their full attention towards market. Still tied, 14-14. Adventurers now going to be doing a delayed push in towards middle. Waiting for Viperio to spot anything in towards mid. I'll take that map control for free. In fact, they're going to be boosting up in towards window here. They've certainly found a timing. Boost spotted by Scrimo, but Haji wins that fight. So an opening pick. BO3 will just walk through the ramp smoke. Yeah, no, that makes sense. After Switcher spotted that fight earlier, yeah, Switcher's definitely not going to have his eyes focused on ramp. So the advantage given away. Haji Wavufan pick it back, though. They catch the rotation in window. Wavufan finds a pick on this B-bomb site. Now it's a 2 versus 4. Zodi has to do it all, but only good for 1. Leaving Switcher to try and rotate in, but it's not going to be easy with Haji's advanced position. A beautiful round from Haji. Adventurers back onto map point. This time they're looking to abuse this B-bomb site. Viperio setting themselves up for a 5-man mid-take on the CT side, but met with no resistance. Adventurers already flooding their way out on towards this B-bomb site, but Viperio, they turn around on towards short and have the weapons in position to cut them down at range. Adventurers try and force the issue. It's not clean from them. It's not coordinated. It's chaotic. Bomb at least planted in. Oh my goodness, Juni may no scope through the smoke. Perhaps he had vision. It's going to be a 2 versus 5 here. Svedjehead at least picks off 1. Flash out of the market. They start to flood through. Svedjehead, beautiful shot on towards 1. It's now all down to Haji in the clutch, but can't land the flick. It's Dez. Will take us to overtime 2. Adventurers forced to play a bit of a slower game here. Realize that Viperio have adjusted. Are now starting to anticipate these faster plays that come through. Missed window smoke. A second missed window smoke as well. It is. Dead giveaway. Smoking towards connector. Viperio can now try and hold the top of connector, but it's not successful. 2 very quick kills come through. Switcher shoulder spotted. Svedjehead hard clears. So 4 versus 2. Let's Adventurers squeeze this A site. Scrimo and Zodi at 2 versus 4. Again, plenty of cash in the bank. It's 16k. There's no reason for them not to go for this. Beautiful shot from Mona after hearing the drop down from Scrimo. Zodi will be traded in CT, so Adventurers take the first in overtime again. Wide swing with the AWP top mid. 2K just about able to stay alive by having to run through the flames. Again, a slower take on mid control. Viperio disengaged. They focus their attention towards the extremities. They lean heavy towards A and rely on Zodi blocking towards B. But the opening kill found. Fed your head towards ramp. Traded by Junie May, but that's where Haji springs from the palace. 3 versus 3. Dez tries his hardest on towards stairs. Does find 2, gives it an advantage, but on such low health, there's no way he can escape from this one. Tries to buy time and has actually done so really successfully there with a 5-7. He's with Wufen. Clutch scenario. Looking to try and tap down these players into the 1 versus 1. But does not expect Zodi's early rotation, who silently slipped in towards CT spawn. So another tight scoreline, 16-16. Adventurers doing a slow hit on this A site. Utility comes through. Scrimo again dealt with towards the ramp. Switcher trying to lurk around the edge of this triple smoke, and will actually somehow find 2. But in the meantime, all of his teammates have been taken down through the edges of these smokes. Leaves Junie May in towards CT. Vufen confirms his location. Bomb will be planted. Junie May swaps to the AK isolate. AK isolates Warren 2K, just sat on top of the shelf. Haji will prevent a swing from Junie May. So it'll be a 2-1 in favour of Adventurers here in the first half of the second overtime. It does seem like Viperio constantly trailing behind, but Adventurers constantly failing to take it over the line. Fed your head again. The double AWP back out for Adventurers. Now that they're on the CT side, another opening kill. Bring himself up to 28 without doubt, finding insurmountable impact here on Mirage. Smoke faded. Switcher the advantage. Headshots traded, but the AK superior. Four versus 4. A smokes deployed. Fed heads to the threat here towards CT. What a flick. Drops to HE and almost finishes off Switch, who's just on 2 points of health. Molly may do that for him. And oh my goodness, Warren 2K creeps through the edge of the smoke, denies the bomb. Sacrifices his life, but buys so much more time. Fed your head. 3 kills plus an assist on that AWP. Massive impact, puts himself up to 30. The first player on the server to hit that 30 bomb. Viperio now need a clean 2 in a row. Brings to, again, another overtime. Otherwise, Adventurers will knock them out. It's going to be another A-site execution. Owner playing in front of the smoke, trying to see if he can find a frag. Flashes force him back. Molly's doubled in towards jungle, making it uncomfortable. They're going to brute force their way in towards CT. 2 kills going Venturer's way. Again, it's fed your head with this AWP to find 2, including a no-scope. It's all down to Junie May, who will be overwhelmed. Fed your head finds the triple kill. Massive impact there with that double AWP setup there on Mirage from Svedjehed. But that will be Adventurers 2-0ing Viperio. Again, Viperio unable to get revenge from last season's grand final, but that sadly does also mean Viperio won't be making it to the playoffs. They will be grouped here in Group A, as Adventurers move through to the playoffs, second place of Group A. That is us done for the day. As mentioned, the game which was scheduled, Ents versus Woper. Woper have forfeited that one. So that's us done here at United21 for today. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more Counter-Strike action. Thank you all for watching and goodbye for now.